So as part of our ongoing preparation of the Jeep for our trip, we've taken some of the lessons that we learned from our last long trip and are trying to correct those a bit. And one of those was that when we had the Jeep fully packed up with the duffel bags and everything, a lot of times it became a bit of a chore to find some of the lighter, smaller, more used items like jackets and hats and that sort of thing. So we've purchased something that's not new to the market, but it's new to us. And we're getting ready to install that, but part of the install is that we have to make some room between the roll bar panel here and the roof. So we're taking off the Freedom panels and we're just going to lift the front of the roof up real quickly when we install it. So let me get this taken apart and we will be right back and I'll show you what we've got. Welcome back to Dickin' Around Outdoors. It's good to see you guys. What we're doing today is a simple project, at least I hope it is. We're installing the JKU attic from Blue Ridge Overland. It's a pretty simple piece of gear, but I think it's pretty nice. I've seen it for a while, and we were talking about this trip and thought this might be a good addition just to get some stuff up and out of the way and easy to get to. So what this really is, it's a mesh net that fits over the passenger seat in the Jeep, and you can store things up there, get them out of the way, make it pretty handy. So what it is, it's a mesh net with 8 mounting points, and the mounting points are basically just straps that go over the roll bars on all 4 sides and create the net. So what I'm going to do at the first part of this is just spread this out a bit, know what I'm working with, and make sure all the straps are extended so that I can put it together, and then we'll start putting it up. Alright, I've got all the straps extended, and the first thing I notice about this is it's nice heavy duty mesh. This is not flimsy or cheap. This is well made. And when you go to line it up, make sure if you're putting it on, there are cutouts for the speakers on the JKU. So now all we do is we take the straps, and here's where I had to loosen the roof in order to get the straps between the roof and the roll bar. And you just connect it in to the attic. You don't connect it to the strap, you actually connect it to the roof nest itself, or the attic itself. And that should be all you have to get the roof up for. I think it'll go around the other bars pretty easily. So you just do this with all 6 mounting points, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and 2 on each of the sides. Now at this point, we've got all of the straps over the roll bar, and I'd be lying to you if I told you that I hadn't got myself tangled up in the mesh a time or two and put a strap on the wrong side, but we do now have it all set. So we've got 2 straps on each side and in the middle, and now it's just a matter of starting to snug things up. We're going to do this kind of in stages to make sure that we get the nest centered before we tighten it all the way up, and then it's just a process of snugging everything up. And here we go, it is all installed. Really not much to it at all. I think it's going to be a nice little addition. Once you get it loaded, you can tighten up the straps here to kind of snug things up towards the top so it's not hanging down. So we're looking forward to this thing. I think it's going to make a good bit of difference to just being able to grab jackets and hats and that kind of thing. Sleeping bags maybe, just to get them up and out of the way and easy to pack. I've got one other thing that we picked up that I want to show you that we thought would be kind of nice to store little gadgets like flashlights and maybe a lighter and things like that. So let me pop out and I'll show you what that is before we wrap up. The other thing we picked up, now if you've seen some of the Jeeps have a lot of storage here on the back of the seat, molly straps, that kind of thing, and it does add a lot of storage. However, if you're moving your seat up and down like we do for sleeping and traveling, I didn't think that that was a very reasonable solution for us. But what I did find, and this is just also Blue Ridge Overland, it's just small pair of headrest bags that slip over the headrest. And it's got Velcro on the back side. And this serves just to carry these two smaller bags, which I think are going to work pretty well for us because it's just going to be for knickknacks and things. Like I mentioned, make sure there's a flashlight in there, maybe our bug nets, some bug spray, just the little kind of things that you're constantly searching for. Where did I put that? And those just Velcro on to the seat and to the back of the headrest. And you can store a couple small things in there. It's detachable, obviously, so you can grab it if you get a fire starting kit or something in here. You just whip it off, take it with you, and clearly you take some of the strap with you as well. So maybe a little use will be beneficial, but you can also reach this from the driver's seat and pull something off if you need it. So I think that's going to be a nice little addition. So maybe when you're in the back, pull it up and sit it out, and these don't come off. So I think that's going to be a nice addition. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, kind of seeing what we've got going on, getting ready for the trip, and how we're going to pack the Jeep. Since Camera Lady sleeps here, we can't have a lot of stuff on the seats. We have to reposition at night, and so we're trying to figure out solutions that don't add a lot of weight but get stuff up and out of the way. And this is all trial. I'm not going to do a review of these, and I'm not going to tell you how great they are because clearly we haven't used them. We've just installed them. I can give you an idea when we get back what we thought. So thanks for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you. If you like the content, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. And as always, take care, and we'll see you outdoors.